Hello one and all, this is Luckless LoveLinks, and welcome to an early look at the Book of Hourse demo. You guys can get your hands on it on February 6th. I'd like to thank Weather Factory, the amazing developers of Cultist Simulator, which we all loved on the channel, for the early copy. Beware, it's early, janky, and the very first part of the game. Let's see what we got here. I believe it has some of the same mechanics as Cultist Simulator, and in the same world. Brandkrug, March 7th, 1936. There's been no librarian at Hush House since the fire, 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find, but perhaps we have found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Brandkrug are treacherous. And we're at St. Brandon's Cove. The fishermen of Brandkrug village beach their boats here each night. The sea does not regret the tide, and after the tide withdraws, something always remains, which we call memory. It's true of storms, too. The cold comes first. Thunder growling, waves pounding, and finally, me. Sprawled on the sodden sand of the beach. So we were, there was a storm, I guess, and we washed up on the beach. There's something in my hand. You got our health? Shivers rack my soaked body. Your health is failing. Find somewhere to warm up. Should we pause it, I guess? We've got a memory of the storm. There are storms great enough to shake the moon from the sky, and one's thoughts from one's skull. Oh yeah, these are like the different aspects, right? Heart. The heart relentless beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. The heart is the principle that continues and preserves. The sky. Wind, storm, echo, song. The intricacies of mathematics and the principles of flight. Law's touch is lighter than we sometimes think. Matters of balance, harmony, and necessity. I'd like to say that I completely understood Cultist Simulator, but it's a deep game and there's a lot of thick, dense writing. Memory. Something remembered might be something understood. Memories could be used to help with crafting and to upgrade skills. Okay. The last thing is a drowned book. The one possession I kept from the shipwreck. It must be important to me. It's readable. And soaked. So can we make a fire or something? Down below here we have sundries, skills, elements of the soul, and memories. Collect that. What do I have left to work with? Salvage the book. Perhaps this book can help me put the pieces together with the storm. There was a storm. It smashed the ship like an egg. But I seized this book as the sea seized me. Then the sea brought me here to Brandkrug. Okay, we'll unpause as we study this or try to remember. And Brandkrug is where I wanted to be, but it's hard to remember why. What else did I lose in the storm? Fatigued. That part of us which dreams. Wait a little. Fatigued abilities always recover at dawn, unless you find a faster means of recovery. Chore. Exuberance, instinct, and rhythm. An element of the soul. And this is part of its dreams, right? Oh, and shapt. Eloquence and understanding. The door opens both ways. So we'll collect these. Can I use these? Salvage. Yes, that's me. What else is me? .5. I'm soaked, I'm freezing, but as far as I can tell, I'm still alive. You still have some health. Don't lose it. You need it. If you want to be alive, what else do you have? Can we move around the world? Like, how does that work? Oh. The village. Brandkrug Village Sanctuary in the storm. I'll need help to climb the cliffs in the dark. And the locals are suspicious of outsiders. More than ever so since the restoration and the new king. Guidance. Guess we don't have that. What's this? Crow Cross Sands. Brandkrug is a tidal island. At low tide, you could walk there, though you probably shouldn't. Okay. Maybe we... use this again? The human soul has 9 parts. Fet is that part of the soul that dreams. Is my Fet strong? Recover this ability. The other 2 will be lost to the sea for now? Oh, okay. We get to pick one of these 3. Dreams, exuberance, instinct, and rhythm, eloquence, understanding. I like this dream idea. That sounds like fun. This is the coast. We lost the other 2. This is the coast where Brandkrug Isle lies. I've seen it in my dreams, night after night. I know there's no way I can cross to the isle in these seas. I'll need to find shelter for the night. Ah, there we go. So this is recovered now. We've got Arab, which is fatigued, pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. Faust, sight, perception, inspiration, all the glory's gifts. Whist, name, memory, that part which remains. Most librarians know that books have souls. Most librarians hope for books with simple souls of whist and nothing else. And meddle, the capacity for meaningful choice. Okay. Do I use this again? With Fet? This book helped me remember something. What else is there? No? I guess we make our next choice. Our name? No. Is that whist? Maybe our name. Memory, that part which remains. Choose a strong whist and a pass. There are still things I don't remember, but I do remember there's someone in the village who will give me sanctuary if I can get there. Mysteries have been added to your journal. You can... Oh, I'm going to pause it. Something's going on here. I think we're about to lose this. Mysteries have been added to your journal. You can begin to investigate them when you and your journal are both dry. Okay. An old friend's address. Mr. Kile or Kiel is the coffin maker of Brandkrug village. I once wrote kindly of his poetry. His home is always open to me, though he's asked me never to mention poetry in front of Mrs. Kiel. I can find shelter for tonight under the roof once I've reached Brandkrug village. An introduction, even in this remote place. One can meet new friends or make new enemies. And winter. Oh, yeah. These are the different lore or something like that. Winter is the principle of silence, of endings, and of those things that are not quite dead. Reflect, appreciate, catalog. So can we consider this? I can't put that there. A thing must have at least one of these aspects. Cache, skill, readable, or memory. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We can move this around. We can move it up and down and organize. Okay. We can just consider this. Can I glean anything from this book? I can't glean anything from this book until I've dried it out carefully. Oh, I see. We've got 2 things now. Shelter. Brandkrug village must be nearby, but it's hard going. Dragging my soaked body across the soaked sand in the teeth of this wind. Which way? Oh, memory of fear. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. Lovecraft, yeah. This is a scale. Hard without, hard within. Hard to rouse, harder to subdue. What is left of the crude powers of the deep earth? Edge. All conquest occurs at the edge. One who dwells there is blind and cannot be wounded. Another is strong and grows stronger. Edge is the principle of battle and of struggle. That's the memory. Okay. Help. So we can use, maybe we can use fear? The night speaks, the moon hears. Am I alone here? Ah, interesting. So Fet again was the part of us that dreams. Or walks in dreams. Did I dream of this beach? And this wind? If I did, I might remember the path I took in that dream. A path which brought me light. Ooh, okay. Ah, yes, moth. I knew a man who captured moths in a bell jar. On nights like this, he would release them one by one to die in the candle. Moth is the wild and perilous principle of chaos and yearning. 10 seconds. We're running out of time here. Maybe this comes back, though. Maybe we're drying off. At last, the light of a hurricane lamp bobbing in the dark. As it approaches, a face looms out of the night. Oh, a fisherman's assistant. A fisherman from Brankrug Village. He can guide me up the cliff path if he trusts me. Okay, how do we make him trust us? Or can I... Guidance. I have to take these. Talk. A name. Come no closer. What's thy business? Oh, we have this. Name, memory. Whist. No? A thing must have at least one of these aspects. An introduction. Oh, the old friend's address? Be someone that'll speak for you. Of course, since 1930 and the Restoration, the locals have grown ever more suspicious of foreigners. But there's someone in Brankrug I know. I'll take you by the cliffs then. This gentleman is no longer skeptical. Good. Although not in the library, please. Talk, okay. So now you will take me, right? Cool. There's a post office. The Sweet Bones. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. A house, I guess. The Old Rectory. Midwife and Handywoman. And so what's over here? Some kind of bridge? The Cucurbit Bridge. Every sod bridges to the isle. Every sod bridges to the isle. Each bridge lasts 100 years. Or 200. Then the sea disposes of it. This built in the 1890s is the newest bridge. But that doesn't mean it's new. Fair. Okay. There's also wisdoms. The Tree of Wisdom. Scholars and adepts recognize 9 wisdoms. Though they disagree where one wisdom ends and another begins. Something for me to think about. Oh, knock. These are the different lores, right? Lantern. Forge. Got illumination, hushery. Ithastry. Can I put stuff here? Huh. I don't know how this works. Back to the world. Let's check out the Sweet Bones. It's locked. This quiet Cornish... this is Brankrug Village. This quiet Cornish fishing village has lain long in the Isle's shadow. It might be as old as Hush House itself. And like Hush House, Brankrug Village has provided sanctuary over the years for its share of misfits and exiles. As you can see, this is a very thick game. The Sweet Bones is locked. It says, a sea of hostile faces. After the restoration of 1930, the new king's agents came looking for his enemies in these parts. And they weren't gentle about it. Since those days, locals are suspicious of foreigners. No one in the Sweet Bones will talk to me. Can I move this? Okay, good. What if I ask about my old friend? No? So we need Shapt, Core, Metal, Pence, or Assistance. Okay, we need something with one of those aspects. The Smithy. Denzel Smith has more work than he needs, and he rarely opens his door to strangers. Need an introduction marked with Edge, Forge, or Grail. And this is Winter. But that is an introduction. Post office. Postmistress may have something for me once I know what to ask for. No. Journal or readable. Oh, right. We can click on it to see. So it'll take journal or readable, but it can't be soaked. So it's interesting. It's kind of like an adventure game, which Cultist Simulator was like that too, but it didn't have places to go to like this, although there were places, but there were cards. The Rectory. Reverend Timothy is a hospitable soul, but Terrence, his housekeeper, guards her employer fiercely. She doesn't want his innocent theological enthusiasm getting him in trouble. With the new king's men, need an introduction marked with lantern, knock, or sky, which we don't have. Mrs. and Mr. Kyle. Mrs. Kyle, the midwife, is tall and gloomy. Mr. Kyle, the undertaker, is slight and wry. In these troubled times, both are wary of strangers. You need a suitably marked introduction. Click the slot. There we go, Winter. And that was who we were looking for, right? Come in, come in! Unless he wants fitted for a box. It says shelter. So what's shelter? Cards and objects can go here, but not all cards or all objects. I don't think we have a shelter. Maybe we'll get shelter. Perishing out there. Oh, what's this stuff? Oh, 2.6 seconds. That's not good. Satisfaction memory. Some appetites are easier to satisfy than others. This is Kyle. Still don't know how to pronounce that. The midwife is tall and gloomy. It's the same thing. The front room. Maybe this will save us. Mr. Kyle constructed the bed himself. I fear with the same tools he uses to shape coffins. It's not a comfortable bed, but the fire is warm and Mrs. Kyle's cooking is excellent. Oh, good. This should restore our health. Let's fast forward a bit here. That's better. Much better. There's our health, fully restored. Okay, can I take this? Oh, I can. Can I do anything else? Whist? Mr. Kyle always enjoys a chance to catch up with me. If you don't choose a topic, Mr. Kyle will offer help as a friend. Oh no, I lost the memories! Because of Dawn. Okay, memories fade, assistance departs, but the soul is refreshed. Huh. Mr. Kyle can always spare a few hours to help a friend. Yeah, I know. You don't have to keep popping up. That's probably one of the buggy things about the game. Oh, I see. We had to put a topic in there. Shoot. If we had a memory, we might have been able to use that. Mr. Kyle can always spare a few hours to help. Okay, so we got Whist, which is fatigued. Oh, assistance. Coffin maker's assistance. A tamer of trees, a worker of woods, a consigner of cadavers. He has also been known to try his hand very confidently at poetry. Make use of the coffin maker's help before dawn. So that's Winter. Sky. Assistance. Librarian lives alone, but there's no shame in seeking assistance from others. and introduction. So introduction and winter. Oh, and I can use fet as well. Or wait, is that what we used? The dreams. Let's try. Ah, I can't. Forget it. The old rectory. This had sky, right? Yes. Okay, well, let's see if we can get introduced to Reverend Timothy. Mutual acquaintance has induced Reverend Timothy, the rector, to invite me for tea. There may even be crumpets. Oh, that's cool. It shows up there, too. I'm digging this. It's got a little more direction to it. Reverend Timothy's tea goes cold while he expostulates. I also remember there being a lot of words that I've never said out loud or did not understand. I'm assuming expostulates mean tells a story or explains something about post-restoration politics and theorizes about the pagan tradition of the miners. The rectory is now available. We have a memory of gossip. Frivolous but tasty. Collect that. It has some of the same sounds. Cultist, I love it. It's bringing back all these amazing memories. So this will say the time of day. Morning. And then what's this? Spring. The world warms. The season as well. Neat. So memory, can I use the study? It needs an, oh, can't be an element of the soul. I don't think. I don't know what exclamation mark means. Knock or lantern. Sorry, key or, yeah, knock or lantern. Man, I even knew that without reading it. Can't be fatigued. And that's rose. The rose which encompasseth all. 9 directions to new horizons. Exploration, enlightenment, hope. Okay, let's see what we can do with memory gossip. No. Gossip. Oops. Shapt. Core. Metal. Hence. Assistance. So we can't use this. Readable and journal. Introduction. So how do we progress, or do we like kind of like just wait for the next day? Maybe we rest. Oh, also maybe I could do this. Consider. The book. Can't glean anything from this book until I've dried it out. Oh, can I dry it? Can I dry it here? No. In the study? Okay. Do things change based on the time of day? It's all one building. Midday. Before the Great Division, this was the hour when priests led hymns to the sun in splendor. Now noon, as they say, is not as it was. Perhaps the new king will change that. The world warms. ... Okay. It's changing time of day. Oh, the post mistress may have something for me once I know what to ask for. I feel like I'm kind of stuck here. What's that? Okay. What is health? Element of the soul, scale, heart, nectar. The green wealth in the world's veins, the pulse of the seasons. We got the gossip, but... Health? No. Didn't really... How does that help us? Dusk. Night from day, silver from gold. Now comes the time of the menescape, the sun's night self. How do I does this just unfatigue after time? Oh. Oh, right. Can we talk about or consider the gossip? Oh, maybe this is what we should have. Maybe we should have considered some of this stuff. Grail. How do I... How do I unsoak this? I feel like I should be able to use this, right? It's Grail. Rose. Memory. But it's not... Has to be an element of the soul. Oh, that's what the exclamation mark means. So, like, has to be this. One of these aspects cannot be fatigued. Okay. I don't know. This seems just as confusing as Cultist Simulator Edition, but that's fine. Like, I dig that because we have a lot of stuff to explore and play around with. Maybe we can get introduced to them once this isn't fatigued. Dawn will come soon. And then we'll lose the memory, right? Do these change based on the time of day? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just fast forward it. Dawn, yeah, we get it back. Okay. Oh, we need that topic. You don't have a topic. Health? But they'll come up with one. So that was kind of like, felt like a waste of a day, but I'm not sure if it matters. Coffin maker's assistants. Okay, so we were able to meet the priest before. The post office requires a journal. Readable. Like, maybe this? The drowned book? Smithy requires an introduction, but has to be one of these three. So the coffin maker's assistant won't do. Oh, sorry, the coffin maker's assistants. Shaft core, metal, hence. Assistants. There we go. So this is what we meant to do. I haven't come alone. Mr. Keel repeats a long string of well-worn jokes that leaves everyone groaning happily. They know what he's like. Okay, so we're not stuck. We just had to wait for Whis to come back so we could introduce ourselves here. Eventually, the other patrons unbend enough to let me buy them a pint and let me listen to them complain about the weather. I'll find a warmer welcome here next time. We got Solace. Peace after trouble. Snug. The Sweet Bones has been the public house in Brankrug since Cromwell's time. Its history is notable. Its beer is not. Guests looking for discreet employment or for discreet assistance congregate in the Snug. Hence, element of the soul. Fortune telling. Fet is walks in dreams. Oh, because of moth. The moth aspect. I've garnered enough mystique to tell fortunes for pennies. This is the job that we're going to work. Undignified, perhaps, but the librarian of Hush House. Or for the librarian of Hush House, but times are hard. So we're doing some fortune telling. Aside from that, I don't think there's much we can do. This has heart, sky, and is a memory. We need to get introduced. Maybe we'll find someone at the Sweet Bones. Not an element of the soul. Can I just right click? Okay, you can right click to get rid of it because it's a little tricky to click on the X's. The fortunes I tell may be true and may be real. The money at least is real. Up 2 pennies, the smallest denomination coin, except for the smaller ones. This is a pence. Oh, right. The eccentric currency of a fallen empire. 1 penny is 4 farthings, 12 pence are 1 shilling, and so on. Everyone got that? There's going to be a test at the end. Okay, what could we use that for again? Was that here? Ah, yeah, okay. So what can we do with this? A fair arrangement. 1 shilling, 12 pence will hire a casual laborer's services. Oh, maybe later? I guess we wait for the next day, right? Oh, if I pause it and then play it, it goes back to the slowest speed. Let's see if we can hire someone. Or we need more. Okay. We need more money. Gotcha. So we need to work. We used that. Let's try whist. Lantern. I could offer help with correspondence and arithmetic. There's no school in Brankrook, and not everyone here knows their letters. Classic. Let's speed it up. An afternoon spent profitably reading newspapers to the curious, writing affectionate letters for the lonely, steering farmers through the requirements of the Ministry of Agriculture. A sixpence! The silver coin of least value, but silver nonetheless. And what did we need again? So we need another sixpence. Can I work again? We can do FET, I guess. Maybe we'll get more. Nope, just 2 more pennies. Can I use my health? Oh, there's not much work on the offer in Brankrook, but I can find sixpence worth of odd jobs. But then our health, we're going to lose our health? I don't know how this is going to work. Are we just going to die? We should be able to rest though, right? Just fatigued. Okay. I think just over time this will recover. What are we going to do with the laborer, though? Okay. Can I not, like, combine these together? Hey, you want to, can I try my book out here? Okay, what about... Can't consider this stuff. Oh. Tried it out right. Okay. Do I just work more? I guess. Guess we're just gonna work for a while. Time to make a fortune. Of pennies. I had to combine them together. Okay, let's wait till tomorrow. I see. I didn't realize that. Now, what's going to happen? In spring, the local miners often travel to the Feast of Lights below. If one breaks his journey at the Sweet Bones, a shilling will buy his labor for a day. Miners offer scale and a little moon. Okay. Pence, yeah. Interesting. 6 pence, a shilling, and the miner's assistance. I think this is what we were looking for. Thus, they more or less ruled themselves with the help of their wild... It's Celtic, right? Temperament? Made wilder by the hardness of their lives and the truly ghastly conditions under which they worked. With all this, it is not to be wondered that the Tinners acquired the reputation of being scarcely human. But it must be remembered that among them at all times were those whose characters could stand comparison with the best of them. L. Russell Muirhead. Scale 2. Forge, Moon, Introduction, and Assistance. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'll just keep that open. How about that? Should we do post office? No, we're not there yet. It's gonna have to be the smithy. Maybe that's how we can dry our book out finally. A mutual acquaintance will introduce me to Denzel the Smith. I might get 6 or even 10 words out of him if I'm patient. Find out. Well, I should have talked to them. A firelit doorway. Denzel is a surprising source of practical advice. The smithy is now available. We got the foresight memory. Wits Forge and Fire Blast, meanings press and screw. Coleridge on Dawn's poetry. Lantern, Forge, and a memory. And what can I do here? Anything new? Element of the soul. Heart, Forge, and Edge. I don't have any of those. Okay. So it's just the post office we haven't interacted with. But I can talk to them. About this memory, maybe? What goes in the topic? Oh, soaked. I totally missed that I could just put that there. Miss Kill, gloomy as always, kind as ever, lights the kitchen fire and helps me dry the book. While Mr. Kill, saws away in the next room. Berth always leaves marks, she opines. She carefully tucks fragments of muslin between the damp pages. I'm figuring this all out as I go, so... And it's much like Cultist Simulator. It's pretty convoluted, so you need to try everything. See what happens. Is that real silver? I feel that it should be. I should remember. Yeah. And then that's fatigued. Okay. This is a journal. Uncatalogued. Readable. Rose. And mystery. Winter. So I think we want to go over to the post office with that, right? The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess image in an ancient hill shrine. Librarian, says she. Yes, I have something for you. Wait here, please. I really should have tried that earlier. We would have gotten that much faster. The postmistress returns with an envelope addressed to the librarian. Hush House, Brandkrug Isle, postmarked in Wales a week ago. Well, it's like we got introduced to everyone at least, right? We had to work a bit. Welcome. The Trust congratulates me on my appointment as a librarian of the Hush House. The Trust assures me that it will provide the promised stipends and funds for the maintenance of the library, but reminds me that its resources are limited and suggests I seek local assistance in restoring the premises. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors. It concludes, it's signed simply the trustees. And a 10-shilling note. Half a pound, but not half a note. A recent innovation. Everyone keeping track of this? I'm Canadian, so this doesn't make any sense to me. So how do I, where's my library? Is it this way? Repairs. Oh, okay. Forge. Assistance. I see. We need to get the workers. That's what's going on with this place. I get it. Sixpence, shilling, half crown, crown. And we get that miner again. We're going to use the miner's assistance. To get over here. Wonderful. And what about to this section? Oh, there's all kinds of things here. Nothing's coming up. Oh, Keeper's Lodge. There we go. I guess I have to click. A cottage where Hush House's groundskeeper lived until the fire. If I can get into the place and make it habitable, I can use it as a base for reclaiming more of the house. Assistance again. Forge 2, knock 2, and heart. So I could use my own heart. Oh no, but I need assistance, right? So I guess I'll hire another person. Or do I need to find better assistance? Because they don't have 2, it's just 1 forge. Let's see. Oh, can I talk to them too? Ah, I could encourage my assistant. Work with them for a little while, exalt them. Element of the soul. Memory. Oh, I could use memory. Wits Forge and Fire Blast meanings press and screw. Right. This has forge. I wonder if it imbues it with an extra forge if I exalt it. I cannot. I can work with them. I'm ready to lend my limbs. 2 heart, 1 scale, 1 nectar. Perhaps we shared a dream. Rose and moth. But we need... heart. Knock. Forge. Does ++ heart. Let's do that. So it's kind of like we're helping them out, I guess. We'll work alongside each other. Ah, nice. Oh, we can like build it up? Watchman's Tower, Gatehouse. The Great Gate of Hush House. Entering this room will end the demo. That's all for now. Oh, okay. Seems like there's a fair amount to do. Is like it said, this is just the first part. Still got some cash. The memory. We didn't really do much with the memories, but it looks like we can talk to people with it. So let's just do it. Let's, what do we need? Just any kind of assistance. Fet doesn't do it, eh? Okay. So I could just hire another assistant. Is there anything here? Element of the soul with those. We just didn't have those. If we pick some different starting stuff, we would have some different elements of the soul to begin with, and this would play out very differently. Oh yeah, welcome. I could reply to this when I'm at a writing desk. Oh, cool. We can like build all this up. Outgoing letters, I see. So we'd write something to reply to the welcome. Okay, well let's just do this. We'll hire someone else. And that'll be it. Ooh. 3 blossoms, half the watchman's tree. Paper, ink, and flame. That was cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I like that there's a little more direction, although I also liked the very like open-ended style of Cultist Simulator. If you guys did enjoy this, I'll put a link to the dancer playthrough of Cultist Simulator that I did, which shows the end of one of the previous runs that I did, leading up to the full dancer playthrough, so you can get a sense of how wacky this world is and how like detailed and complex it is. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless LoveLinks signing off on the demo of Book of Hourse, and I'm looking forward to playing the full thing. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.